Whatever. Alright, so episode. Right? You're watching, it must be an episode. It is Wednesday, before the Friday this will air, and that's unusual because on the Saturday I normally record when I have the room to myself and I can make all this noise, except, for the cat. I had just been boosted for Pfizer, and I felt like crap for the Saturday. Not bad, like tired, achy, kind of feverish. I was cold in the middle of the day. And then I don't think it was exactly related, but man, the elbow, not the elbow itself, but near the elbow, one of the muscles there, on the opposite arm, ached really bad. And it might be like this sort of, metabolic stuff I have to deal with, maybe, that was more or less just inflamed, perhaps, by my fever or whatever, but it hurt. It kept me up. Oh my god. I had to get up like 3 times in the night and pound the acetaminophen / paracetamol to even get 2-hour stints of sleep. But then after a day, that was gone too, and now I'm fine. But Wednesday is the only other day when I get a few hours in the house to myself to make noise. I don't really care that much about other noise. Like right now, the dishwasher's going. You might hear it. Hopefully you don't. But whatever. I am trying to record today because that will salvage the episodes. And then cat vet stuff. The cat went to the emergency vet and is still quite unhappy. So he's not going to trample through and yowl at us, but at least he's good. He's okay. Anyways, so I wandered into this room, and I apparently now am under attack. The Slim Chief Advisor attacks you, but you jump away. This is too much of a crowd for me. I cannot realistically deal with it. So how is about we dodge to the northwest and run? That guy is just brown. What? Oh, that one's an actual, fighter. You latch on firmly. You bite the Slim Chief Advisor in the right upper arm, tearing the fat and bruising the mucil through the X-Phantom Spider Silk Cloaks. You latch on firmly. I don't know if I want to be latched on firmly. No quarter. It's recovering from attacking you. Is it alright if, I leave? Woohoo! You shake the Slim Chief Advisor around by the right upper arm, tearing apart the muscle, bruising the bone, and tearing apart the right shoulder muscle and bruising the bone. Oh, artery opened. I am vicious with my bites. Holy cow. You shake the Slim... Wait, there's not even a message? Wait, I'm bleeding? The Slim Chief Advisor attacks you, but you will jump away. I would like to just keep leaving. What is my actual injury? Bleeding. Health? Z? No. Z? Yes, I'm bleeding, but I'm missing... My left hand is the most injured. Strike. Lower body, neck, difficult but square. Head, difficult and fairly solid. I would like to just... Ooh. Health? I didn't realize I'm still carrying the axe. Okay. You know what I would like to do, though? Is drop the axe. I don't want to. What else am I holding? Drop meat. Okay. Drop the meat. Alright, now I am actually properly equipped. Strike. Easy and square. Slash. You slash the flattened ears goblin beast hunter. Oh, who's that one next to me now? In the lower body with the iron short swords, bruising the fat and bruising the spleen. Somebody bites me. Recovering from attacking 2, regaining balance. I'm just going to slash wildly. You stab the Slim Chief Advisor in the right hand, and their their goblin hair ring is just gone into the distance. You break the grip. Slim Chief Advisor falls over. Who will you attack? They're both attacking me. Can I dodge? I can block. Block punch with Iron Shield. Strikes you at you, but the shot is blocked. Oh, nice. Both of them. Recovering from attack. Ooh, talking? We can't have that. Strike. Difficult, man. Normal strike, but can't land squarely. Very square. Let's try for the neck. Oh. Alright. I'll pummel them with the thing. An artery has been opened. Cool. I mean, these two must be in kind of not good straits. I'm going to attack the brown. Wow. Excuse me. You kick the flattened-eared goblin beast hunter in the left upper arm. The force twists the left shoulder, bruising the muscle and bruising the muscle. Slim Advisor. The army of Urwa Squiddle is marching on Dented Seduce, frail keeper of the seal, to the Slim Chiefess. Ooh. It was inevitable. Flattened-eared goblin to the muscular goblin. It is terrifying. So you guys are having a conversation while talking to me, I see. Okay. Let's go for the neck. You strike the flattened-eared goblin beast hunter in the neck with your iron shield, bruising the muscle. That's good. Where's my sword in all this? Block. Cool. I want to get good at that. You pull... Okay. All right. So let's strike again. And they lose... What? In the right foot. So this one is in really bad shape. And the iron sword is lodged firmly in the wound after I stab the beast hunter in the right upper arm. We killed one. We pulled the embedded thing out, and the bowyer fails. Let's see. You stab the flattened goblin hunter in the lower body. Let's see. You slash the lower right leg from behind, fracturing the bone. They fall over. You stab the flattened geared. Always. Flat-geared goblin beast hunter. I did that on purpose, by the way. In the left hand. Many nerves have been severed. I mean, this one's not going to last long. They give in to the pain. That's 2 down. Is anybody else going to try me? I see up arrows, but I'm not actually being allowed to go up. Okay, so... It kind of seems like, at the moment, I'm not under attack. So, let's see. Get. A crown. I'm going to get that. Wait, what? Oh, because my hands are full. Because I still don't have any kind of backpack. I don't suppose these guys have a backpack. Let's see. Trouser, tunic, robe, iron mask. Ooh. Shoe, loincloth, tunic, robe, cloak, hood, glove, sock, shoe, hand, corpse, head, blood. Alright. Let me get reacquainted with where the heck I am. Oh, so, okay, so this really, to me, looks like what the... What is this? What is this? Is this somebody shooting at me? Kind of looks like it is. This, to me, looks like the old human forts. So it probably is still technically the human forts. But now under the control of hostile goblins. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. And I still don't know how to go down properly. So Alt, this direction, move to upward slope. Very good. Here's another core tower that has somebody in it. Should I risk this, do you think? I mean, I'm here. I'm no longer bleeding. Oh, you know what? I left my axe and meat behind. Let's get those, because I am hungry. I am hungry. Is that it? Yes. So put these away. Get this. Get this. Let's go outside, which I think is over here. So this tower is completely separate? I wonder how that works. So let's see. Make campfire. Oh. Screw you very much. Alright. Okay. Let's heat the meat. Yep. And then eat the meat. Cool. Alright. And since we're out here anyways... Oh, I'm not departed yet? Wait a minute. Oh, sorry. It's been a week and a half. I've forgotten how to do this. How is this still not the site? Bear with me. I still don't really have a goal at this point. I mean, I could head back to the ruin. I could try to set up near the ruin. Apparently setting up in the ruin is not the same thing as actually being able to build there. Ooh. You know what, actually? Mr. Ostrich, I think. Emu? Yes. Oh, they're rotting. Okay. Never mind. It's just, you know, I'm out of food again, so I should probably gather some more. Alright. Okay, let's go over here and see who these folks are. And then decide if I'm interested in clearing out the goblins. Because, you know, goblins are a threat in this world. It might be worth making a mission and get out of using them as an opportunity to get skill. Okay, these are not. So, who's talking? Flattened Ears Farmer. Try to focus on the practical side of the matter. Sure, why not? You know, I would really like to have a backpack. I'm surprised I wasn't just given one at the beginning. Oh wow, I've never seen a 2-story tall entrance before to one of these kind of things. Much less a vertical. That's kind of cool. Farmer. Administrator. Let's talk to you. With the trapper. Reply to greeting. The giant crow leather robe really makes the outfit. Accept the compliment. Thank you. I'm already hungry again. Ongoing. Accept the compliment. Again, thank you. Change the subject. Let's see. Trade or settle debts. Should probably tie a shopkeeper. Yeah, I guess. Exchange, give, or take personal items. Do you, sir? Shoe, sock, hood, cap, trousers. They do not... Excuse me. I am irritated. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Sorry, that was the dishwasher saying it was done. Oh, man. Deben Zulash. That was my coat, I think. My robe is starting to go. What do they have for a robe? They have an alpaca wool robe. I have a giant crow leather. I think mine is cooler than theirs. Alright. I don't even really carry currency. I am such a wanderer. Ongoing conversation with trader. Claim the site. Ask a listener to join me. Permission to stay. Site's neighbors and trade partners. There's nothing organized here. Nothing organized. Really? Alright. Surrounding area. Maligned Tempest is in the competitive hill. In the spring, or mid-spring of 267, the elf Nawara Crescent Viper, the Clod of Islands, devoured the goblin Nako sinful domains in Maligned Tempest. An elf ate a goblin. Really? Alright, cool, I guess. Elf ate a goblin. Elf ate a goblin. But is that where I am? Like, select movement. No, I want to travel. Travel. Where am I now? I am in Healer Boulder. Okay, so that's not what I am. Whoops. That's not what I was told. So let's see. Maligned Tempest. Where is that? Q. That's not what I wanted. That's cool. Agreements, people, sites. Maligned Tempest. Dark Pits. Maligned Tempest. View full map. That's not where I just came from, though. That's not where I just came from. Let's see. But it's right next to this thing, whatever that is. Shall we go there? Is there any reason to go there? Malign Tempest, Dark Pits. I mean, an elf ate a goblin there. That's really interesting to me. For no good reason, though, really. Let's see. Am I still in conversation? I am. Okay. Inquire about any troubles. We've got armies in the march, abductions, the occupation beasts, and missing treasure. Tell me about the missing treasure. Ushrir Inked-Strapped wants the companion of bridges, the large copper chain leggings, returned to Lod Road. Last I heard it was held by the goblin Estrur Walkwicked. Okay. Not as... Okay, do you know the whereabouts? I don't know myself and don't... Yeah, see, exactly. That's what I was expecting. Ask about troubles. Armies on the march, abductions. Let's see about the armies. The army of Rita's Blossom Furnace is marching on Smithquill. Alright. Smithquill, you don't know. Do I know? Let's see. Q. Sites, filters, Smithquill. Oh. Okay. Expand. You last heard about this on 4th Fell site in the year 407, or 507. This is common knowledge where you are from. M. So... Wait a minute. This is... Hey, wait. Is that where I am? Okay. And then this is Smithquill. That's where they're going. And that means... Oh, so I misinterpreted where Malign Tempest is. Let's check that back out. For a second there, I thought then they were marching from Malign Tempest to Smithquill. Smithquill looks dwarven. Perhaps I should make it my mission to head there and try to intercept the march and slay the whole march. Does that sound like a reasonable thing to do? Let's check that again. An unknown creature had the brown armor of spikes in Healer Boulder. That's where I am. I heard that an unknown creature had the brown armor of spikes in Healer Boulder. I'm at my best under pressure. Well, that's good. An unknown creature had the brown armor of spikes in Healer Boulder. I don't care one way or the other. I'm in Healer Boulder. Sorry, I'm without aim, I could be just very easily redirected to just about anything. But that sounds like there's something here I could do regarding the brown armor of spikes. Also, whatever this is. Hornblende statue of Dumed. This is a hornblende statue of Dumed Fist Galleys. The item is an image of Dumed, the dwarf and hornblende. They are making a plaintive gesture. The artwork relates to the moment when the geared seam cursed the dwarf Dumed to assume the form of a monitor-like lizard every full moon in mirrored glow in the early summer of 215. Okay, that's interesting. Whoops. But I do need some of that water. Eat the water. Excellent. Okay. So let's look at that again. Events. Filter. Quill. The sandaled flies march on the quill. This is happening right now. Center on last heard. This is where I am. That's where they're going. Do I know where they're coming from? I guess is the question. So, actually, let's just do this. Let's make this our new thing for the moment. And head... Like, can I get the full map? In the general direction of Quillsmith, which is down here somewhere. Oh. You cannot travel through the dark pits. Thank you for telling me. Still dark pits. And actually, I need a place to sleep already. Let's, come on. This looks like an elven place, which is a lot harder for me to know what to do. Let's drop in here, see if this... One thing I don't want is to be... Yeah, okay, I was just curious if it was like tame or something. I don't want to be attacked by night creatures, you know? Maybe if I just keep walking towards Quill, whatever. I know it was this general direction. Come on, give me a way across. Alright, alright. So, Quill was, if I remember correctly, it was one of these these Omega symbols. Oh, good. I passed the night without dying. And it looks like there's a place I could sleep. I'm a little drowsy, but not super drowsy. Ooh, okay. Are there tracks here? Oh, I see. Alright, let's see. Q. Right? So, next to a road, under a bunch of AEs. I see it. I see it on the map. Okay. You cannot travel through the dark pits. Man, these goblins are just the worst. I'm gonna make that declarative right now. Oh. Does one suppose this is the army in question? This doesn't look like goblins, but that doesn't necessarily have to mean much. Let's see. Let's talk to the listener. Hello, Dwarf. I am Olo's Sunk Summits. Whoops. I am escaping from danger which threatened my former home. How are you feeling? Yeah. Do you want to become a hearth person? No. I mean, I don't want them to be a hearth person either, because I don't actually have a route anywhere, except the ones I accidentally created that I don't care about. Ask listener to join me, investigate or interrogate. Troubles, that's what I was looking for. Missing treasure. I'm curious, but Iwa Wield Droopy of the Confederacy of Cremation once inquires on the mountain halls of the Alexandrite-bound Codex returned to Claw Hollow. Last I heard, it was in the West Fortress in Lark Spattered. The West Fortress. Do you know... where is it? Wants it returned there. Lark Spattered is a short walk to the south. You receive a detailed description. There is a great keep there named the West Fortress. Interesting. Interesting. So the question is now... Did that become an agreement? It did not. Just wants this book returned. So, sites, groups, bestiary artifacts. What was it called? The Claw? No. Inquiries on the mountain halls. So let's see. Artifacts. Inquiries on the mountain halls. Alexandrite. Expensive gemstone. That is a ridiculously if you have a whole book binding made of Alexandrite, you are like friggin' Elon Musk. You have not read this book. It was last rumored to be in the West Fortress in the Calamitous Waters in the early spring of 500, so not that long ago. And what did he say? Let us try to remember this, because this is where I fail. I fail so hard. Iowa Wield Droopy of the Confederacy of Cremation wants this returned to Claw Hollow. Claw Hollow. Alright, Claw Hollow. Claw Hollow. So, this thing was a short walk to the south. And it was called... what? Oh, for crying out loud. What are the surrounding objects? Oh, I see. Okay, so one more time. They want... Lark spattered. Short walk to the south, they said. I swear, my short-term memory is 0 units wide. I have no RAM in my head for this kind of thing. So, travel. Who is this? Not the one I'm thinking of. This is Worthkist. They said a short walk to the south. Alright, I wish I could... Cannot travel through the monastery. Cool. Hey, that actually looked like it might have had a fortress. Holy Immortal. That's not what I want. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that over there. That's practically a city. Lark spattered. Alright. Okay, Lark spattered isn't offering me a way across this bridge. The Righteous Hill. So this is the fortress. This right here is the west. I'm gonna guess this is the West Fortress. I'm gonna guess. Let's go in. I haven't actually been to its oh my gosh. You know what might happen here? The purchase of a backpack. How's about we leave it here? No. Let's not leave it here. Let's see if any... Oh, it's going to be slow. Who's that guy? Look at those guys down there. Traveling in a group together. A frail human monk. A round eyes. Yeah, I got it right. Goblin. Can I yell at them from over here? Hey, guys. Stop. Greet listener. They're still going. They don't care about me. Okay. Alright, let's see. I see what looks like jewelry over there. Trinkets over here. Probably more jewelry. Kaipak barrel. A. Crown. What I don't have is money. Who are these guys? Lizard men? Lizard merchants. Cool. And who are these guys? Wren? Sparrow man. Okay. So I see lots of food. I see trinkets. I see the slowness of death. I see dogs. Lots of dogs. Let's see. What have you got in this barrel of yours? Skirt, loincloth, leggings. They're all too big for me, but a actual... It seems to be all skirts and loincloths. It's like pants. Lower clothing. Is every stall the same? Is this their specialty? Toga. That's not a... Okay. Cloak. I mean, they're the right kind of material that a bag would be made from. I don't see... They all seem to be clothing. I don't think they treat that as quite the same kind of object. but it would be made in the same kind of place. That's food again. It's so slow I can't even keep track of where I am on the screen. Whew. That's all down below me, is it? We got more trinkets over here. More food over here. This is not looking good. Ring. I mean, these things are of interest. Oh, that's me. I'm dumb. Oh, the merchant. Okay. Cacao. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. What's this? This thing may have something different. A bin? Right? No contents of bin? Oh, I have found a chest full of coins in somebody's shop, which I should, you know, ignore. Ooh. I may not be above stealing a friggin' backpack if I can find one. Seriously, though, I have seen nothing. Everybody is selling pants. Just pants, pants, pants. That's pretty much all it is. Tunics, skirts, gloves, shoes, hoods. I'm become despondent. Mittens. I mean, that's at least a deviation from friggin' pants. Oh yeah, I even found like down into the sewers and stuff. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking for a little bit longer here. Oh, what is this place? I guess this is what passes for an inn. In any place made by other than myself. Let's see. Malachite barrel. That sounds a lot mildly toxic. Barrel, 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 barrel. Table, 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 table. Not so hot. I have not... yeah, this feels like one of those more like named building kind of places. Who have we got here? Rutile. Oh, so rare. Okay. Let's real quick. Item is an image of Asla Trust Tongue. The human and humans in Rutile is surrounded by the humans. Eric relates to the election of the human Asla to the position of sacred control of the unswerving sect in the early autumn, that is, of 467. That's cool. Socks, shoes, skirts, it's all the same thing everywhere I go. Inside the fortress, outside the fortress, it's either piles of food, which I have actually nibbled at, I'm sorry to say, with cabinets full of leather clothing and piles of bags that I can't wear. I have to have a pack. And that's all I've seen anywhere. Oh, what is this? This is like a hedge maze? Chickpea? Savory statue of Nigurzum. Club wraiths. Caper bushes. An altar. Ooh, can I do something? Can I, like, interact with the altar? Like, it's an electrum altar. Can I do something? Pick bitter leaf. Get clay fire clay. Kenaf leaf. Interact. It doesn't really... Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care that much right now. I'm just desperate to, like, find anything. But I think I'm going to give up for this episode and maybe tool around in between and see if I can't find something. And we'll come back to looking for this book next time. Thank you for watching. Come back. Or else... Jeez.